What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the show. So today we're going to take a look and a listen to Representative Sanchez. She's going to be talking about Social Security reform and a Social Security increase. But first off, you guys can do me a favor. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell notification, and then click all. By clicking all, you get notified anytime we post a video. We do daily videos here, so by clicking the bell notification and clicking all, you should be getting updated every day. And just a reminder, thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. You can also show support by joining our membership. You get customized emojis as well as custom badges. Just click the join button below. Okay, so we're going to take a look and a listen to Representative Sanchez. But before we do, remember, we have a petition going. See this little barcode right here? All you need to do is turn your phone on, turn the camera on your phone, just hold it over that barcode, and then just click that link. A link will pop up. Just click that link. It'll take you right over to the change.org petition, and then you can go ahead and sign that petition for an increase for Social Security benefits. We're demanding an increase for Social Security benefits. We're going to use this information. We're going to put it in a letter. We're going to send it off to our Congress people, as well as the president and the former president, the candidates basically running for president. So that's what we're going to be focusing on. So please support the petition. The more signatures that we're able to acquire, the better. Okay, before I show you guys a video clip on Social Security reform, I want to show you the change.org, I guess you can call it a commercial, a promotion that I created. I'm going to be putting this on change.org. So just take a look at it and let me know in the comments below if you think I need to add anything to this promotion. What's going on, everyone? Thank you for taking the time to look at this petition. I'm going to tell you 3 major points of the petition to demand an increase for Social Security benefits. So number 1, we're asking for immediate legislative action to increase Social Security benefits. Now, Social Security benefits have not been enhanced in over 50 years. Now's time to do that. So that's why we're asking for an increase across the board for people receiving Social Security benefits. And so that would include people receiving Social Security benefits, SSI, and SSDI. Now, number 2, indexing future benefits to more accurately reflect cost of living increases. So every year, people receiving Social Security benefits get a cost of living adjustment. Usually that cost of living adjustment doesn't keep up with inflation, and so people receiving Social Security benefits, their purchasing power is slowly dwindling. And so we want to make sure that they're using the right metric to calculate COLA. Number 3, strengthening the Social Security Trust Fund to ensure long-term stability of the benefits. So when it comes to the trust fund, if you guys don't know what the trust fund is, right now we have about $2.7 trillion sitting in a trust fund. That money is slowly being depleted because the payroll contribution that people are paying in right now, they're paying 6.2%, their employer's matching 6.2%. So when you're working, you're contributing that. That money is going to the Social Security Administration and paying out benefits. However, there's a shortfall. There's not enough money coming in through the payroll contribution, and so they're taking from this trust fund. And so if we continue at the same pace, in about 11 years, so 2035, the trust fund will be depleted. If the trust fund's depleted, we're going to see across-the-board cut of about 23%. And so that's why they need to address this by reforming Social Security. So these are the demands that we're asking for. Please take a look at the whole petition, sign the petition so we can move forward with an increase for Social Security benefits. Thank you. All right, so let's go ahead. We'll take a look and a listen to Representative Sanchez talking about Social Security reform. Here we go.
I want to thank my good friend and colleague, John Larson, who has been at the forefront of advocating for changes to the Social Security system that will ensure its longevity for the next generation and generations to come, and that will increase the benefits for those that currently receive Social Security. In contrast, the Republicans are proposing cuts to Social Security, and those cuts will harm millions of Americans. But make no mistake, cutting Social Security is a direct attack on the Latino population in this country. Social Security benefits are a significant portion of retirement income for Latinos. 42% of married Latino couples and 59% of unmarried Latino individuals rely on Social Security for 90% or more of their retirement income. Yet my Republican colleagues are hell-bent on cutting those Social Security benefits. Their proposed budget would cut Social Security benefits for 253 million people, and Latino communities, sadly, will pay the price. Without Social Security, 47% of Latino retirees would be living in poverty. And Mr. Larson frequently says Social Security is the most successful anti-poverty program that this country has ever created. Democrats, in contrast to my Republicans, who want to cut Social Security or increase the age at which you can begin to draw on it, they're committed to protecting people, all people, from living in poverty. Democrats want to invest in programs like Social Security so that more Americans, including Latinos, can afford to retire. And one of the ingenious parts of Social Security 2100 will increase the cap for those who pay into the Social Security system. And I frequently give this example. I think it's important. Many Americans don't know that once you earn above a certain income, you stop paying into the Social Security system. So that means that a professional athlete, like, say, a professional baseball player who makes millions of dollars a year in income, in their first at-bat of the season, they hit that cap and they pay no more money into Social Security the rest of the year. I think that we can fix Social Security, increase its longevity, protect communities like the Latino communities and the women who depend predominantly on Social Security for their retirement income. And all we're asking for is a vote on this legislation. I have no doubt that if we put that bill on the floor, it would pass by a large margin. Give us a vote. I yield back.
Okay, so that was Representative Sanchez talking about Social Security reform and putting that Social Security 2100 Act bill on the floor. I agree with her. I think that they need to bring it to a vote. And if they bring it to a vote, it's going to be very hard for some of these lawmakers that have been talking about cutting Social Security. It'd be very hard for them to vote against it. And the reason for that is because, like she was saying, it provides an increase across the board for people receiving Social Security benefits. And it has some other benefits in it as well. Weapon GPO, I talk about this all the time, but weapon GPO, that impacts public servants, people who work in law enforcement, firefighters, teachers. Most of us have paid into a pension. And because we paid into a pension, we see reduced Social Security benefits. So they want to eliminate weapon GPO, and that would help a lot of people as well. And so in this proposal, there's something for everyone. And so I think it would be hard. If they brought it to the floor, it'd be hard for some of these lawmakers to vote against it. So let's hope that we can see, and I said this before, when it comes to the House, it's going to be very hard to move legislation through the House. They have to start in the Senate. And the Senate has a version of the Social Security 2100 Act. I would hope that they take it up in the Senate, pass it in the Senate, or at least bring it to a vote in the Senate. And at that point, they can see where the numbers are. And if they can get the numbers they need, if they get that 60-plus votes, then they can go ahead and pass it and send it to the House. And now the pressure will be on Speaker Johnson to move forward with this legislation because it reforms Social Security. And so we'll have to see if that pressure would force Speaker Johnson to bring it to the floor for a vote. Because right now, if they try to initiate it in the House, which that's, we're in the House right now, that's who's speaking right now. If they try to initiate it in the House, the Speaker could just say, no, I'm not bringing it to the floor, and it would never go anywhere because the Speaker has control of the floor. But if you bring it in the Senate first and you can pass it in the Senate, then guess what? It goes down to the House, and now there's some pressure to move it forward because all the representatives in the House could say, look, we passed it in the Senate. We just need one more chamber to pass this, and we can send it to the president for final signature, and we can reform Social Security. So that puts pressure on the Speaker. So we'll have to see where it goes from here. But this is yet another lawmaker who is in favor of increasing Social Security benefits and providing reform for Social Security, so Social Security will be there for another 50 to 75 years. If you guys have any questions, let me know down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one.